Good morning, my name is Emma, and this morning we're speaking to Siobhan from the Perfect Wedding Company. Good morning.
Good morning.
Do you want to just give a little introduction about yourself?
Yes, my name is Siobhan and I'm one of the wedding planners at the Perfect Wedding Company.
Perfect. And is the Perfect Wedding Company on Twitter? What was your Twitter name?
Yes, we are on Twitter, and it is the Perfect Wedding Company. Sorry, it's the Perfect Wedding Co. Automatic to say that.
Brilliant. Thank you. So how did you get into the wedding industry?
The wedding industry, well, I got through events. I started off in events. I'd been planning them through growing up. I'd been doing charity events, been doing friends' parties. It got through word of mouth. I started doing it just in my spare time, helping other people out. Eventually, somebody asked me to do a job, which actually turned out to be my future boss's party. It was his birthday party, and then from that, he remembered that I did it, hired me to be part of his sales team, and then in that, I kind of started specialising in weddings. So, yeah, it was luck, really.
Yeah.
Partly a lot of hard work, but yeah, the luck of doing that one event kind of then gave me a career. So.
Fantastic. Yeah, that is great. So what's the most positive thing about your role?
Oh, well, it's very easy because we get to go to lots of weddings. Obviously, that's a really nice thing to do. The wedding day is what people talk about all their lives. Everybody talks about the weddings they go to. Brides dream of them since they're a child, so to be part of that is obviously wonderful, and getting to see people's ideas from when they first come in and they don't really know what they're doing, and then suddenly it's the day and they're surrounded by the friends and family, and to be sharing that's just lovely.
Oh,
I know.
Sounds nice. Yeah.
It is genuinely that lovely.
So at the moment, what gadget can't you live without?
Well, I mean, the obvious is the phone, and I don't know if apps count as gadgets.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I consider that.
City Mapper. I'm quite prone to getting lost. So to have a City Mapper there, just telling me exactly where to go, especially if you do have to go to lots of different venues along the way, through work and at weekends as well. I'm constantly using City Mapper on my phone, or Sky Plus, because again, working in events, you're not always at home to see everything, so
get your channels in, yeah.
Couldn't
totally. And do you use your phone, or are you a big Twitter kind of presence? Do you have a big Twitter presence yourself, and who do you follow? Who's your favourite person?
I have been on Twitter for a few years myself personally. I go through phases, yeah, I do. Like if I've got a lot to say suddenly, I'll be on Twitter all the time. I follow quite a range of people. My favourite one is really funny. It's the Queen UK. I don't know if anybody else follows that, but it's like the fake Queen, and she kind of just talks about life through the eyes of the Queen. It sounds terrible. Or Anna Kendrick, who is in Pitch Perfect. I don't know if anybody else follows her.
Love Pitch Perfect.
It's a brilliant film, but the girl in it, the main girl,
yeah,
she is on Twitter, and she's just really, it's kind of observational, but in the eloquent way that you wish you could say things, and she
witty.
just gets it like that.
She a witty girl. I just can't keep up with them.
Yeah, so the Queen or Anna Kendrick.
Perfect. So what's your favourite event or wedding that you've ever worked on?
This is going to sound really obvious, but it's my sister's. Mm-hmm. She obviously used my skills and talents to help her plan a wedding, and she did dry hire, so it was pretty much kind of teaching her how to do it from scratch, and obviously with it being so personal, it became my favourite wedding that I've
Were you a bridesmaid or anything for
yes,
it?
Yeah, I've got some props in the speech as well. So
oh,
that was good. It's
check
like,
you
I
out.
wouldn't have been here today without, and I was like, yep, thanks.
Where's the flowers? Oh, that's
lovely.
great. Yeah, I think family weddings always personal interest.
To be able to help do it, so yeah.
So obviously that being the highlight of your career so far, what's your most embarrassing professional moment?
We once got filmed a previous venue that I worked at on TV. It was a reality TV show that came in, and I had to be in it quite a lot, obviously being a wedding planner, so that was, don't really love the camera, and then I had to do this scene where I had to bring in the dress to her room while she was getting ready, and they basically just said, come in, so you've got the dress. So I kind of went in and I was like, I've got the dress, and I literally felt like, at the end of Dirty Dancing where she's like, not the end, in the middle of Dirty Dancing where she's like, I carried a watermelon. I kind of felt like that, I've got the dress, and everybody mocked me forevermore about it.
Oh,
it was a great experience, but yeah.
We know we're going to be hunting that clip down on YouTube.
I'm not going to tell you what it was.
And your best brainwave ever?
I don't know if it was brainwave, but it was kind of a nice idea that I had. It wasn't when I was specialising in weddings. We were doing Christmas events at the time, and we were looking at how we were selling them. We'd looked at different brochures and different things that had worked over the years. And we wanted to make it a little bit more fun, a bit more personal, so we ended up sending out the brochures, which turned into like little storybooks, because we were doing pantomime themed Christmas parties, so all the staff were dressed up as like members from pantomime and stuff like that. I was the fairy godmother.
Oh, that's okay.
So it was quite a nice, pretty dress. And yeah, the brochure everybody really talked about. It kind of became a talking point because it was in a small town, and you heard people talking about it. So I was quite proud of it. It was a little storybook that said "Once upon a time, damsels in distress didn't have anywhere to go on a Friday night, but then fairy godmother came along." So yeah, it was quite a fun little thing. I don't know if it was the greatest brainwave ever, but it was quite a nice little idea that I was quite proud of.
I like that idea. So we're really lucky to work with some of the best caterers in the events industry,
Indeed.
seasoned and kudos.
Yeah.
Which is your favourite dish out of our catering companies?
Well, I am a chocoholic. Not gonna lie. So the hot chocolate bomb with the salted caramel seasoned dough, I just think it's the dream. Salted caramel in anything is always a winner. So when you combine it with, I mean, just the words, the description itself, hot chocolate bomb, sold.
Nice.
So yeah,
do you know what, you're
delicious.
the second person to tell me that as well, so I think it must be something.
Yeah.
I need to get myself on this caramel wave.
Sweet tooth route. On the savoury tooth, probably the duo of lamb. I really like lamb, and to have 2 cuts of it as well. It's
nice.
Really, really yummy. So.
Right. And then obviously after work, we work hard, we play hard. What's your favourite after work tipple?
I kind of invented the gin gin.
The gin gin. Okay, tell us more.
Well, it's essentially gin with ginger beer, and then you put like.
I thought you were going to say gin with a bit more gin.
Yeah, that would probably work. Well, you put as much gin as you can stomach, and then put some ginger beer in, and squeeze a whole lime in it, and it's the most delicious drink ever. So it's gin gin.
Amazing. Yeah. I'm going to have to go and try that now.
Yeah, we ran out of time.
Caramel pudding and my gin gin. That can be well away this weekend. Well, that's great. Thank you so much, Siobhan, for taking the time to speak to me this morning, and best of luck with all your weddings.